congratulations, this is Discovery More channel. Thank you for your subscription to the channel and also your contribution to make this channel a success. Well, for some time we have been on how you can design a free generator, and I've explained in different form and different ways how you can design a free generator, and I will make it to understand that a free generator is easy to do and it's real, it's working. All you just need to do is to get the formula correct. Yesterday I discussed about how you can use a spark plug to produce light, and I explained in a different form how this spark plug work, the connection, the fuel flow, and the sparkling, the ignition that make everything work. Today I'm going to treat on a very important question that one of my subscribers they asked. Can I make my own electricity? How can he or she make his or her own electricity? Very important, I want you to understand. To look at how to make your own 5 or 8 kilowatts electricity. And it is possible to generate your own electricity using French generator or solar system, hydro system, or wind turbine. Electricity is everywhere, but some can't see. The electricity is everywhere. We have electricity in the water, electricity in the air, in the sun, in the wind. And we have also a French generator. Or you can generate electricity. It is possible to generate electricity in your house as much as possible. But what is the difference? Why many could not do that? Because they don't know how to do it. A typical set of electricity involves putting system in place and to do some construction, or depend which type of method you want to adopt to generate electricity for your home. For you to have generating to generate electricity for yourself, you can use different methods. You can either go hydro or go to solar system, or you can use wind turbine or French generator, which I've been talking about for some time. Now, if for you to do, for instance, for French generator, French generator involve 3 major things. French generator involve 3 major things. If you want to generate French generator, involve 3 major things. The first I've explained is generator. You must have the generator in place. You cannot generate electricity without having a generator, and that is why. And the generator determines the kind of kilowatts you will generate. It depends on what you want to generate. So you must have a generator. The generator also depends the kind of megawatt you generate. So all electricity generator, the first thing you have to do is to know the type of generator you're going to use in generation. The second is the motor. If you're going to generate a French generator, if you're going to build a French generator, you must also know the type of motor to use. For instance, you can use DC motor, which is proportional to the batteries, or you can use AC motor, which has to be with direct current. For instance, this kind of motor is AC, and AC motor is direct. And if you use AC motor to run generator like this, it's also very perfect, because the generator is also a different type. You can use the on the RPM, so you know which you want to use. It all depends on the type of the capacity of generator you want to build. So this then the next thing you're going to have is the flywheel. The flywheel, which help to stabilize the current with kinetic energy, help to stabilize the voltage, which is very important, because if you want to generate electricity, you must have a stable electricity. You must have a stable flow, and that is where the flywheel comes in, because without so, you will not be able to get what you want as time will dictate. So these 3 things put together, you can build a generator freely. Apart from the base which you're going to rest on your generator, the major 3 things you need now is these 3 things, which is the generator, the motor, and the flywheel. When you may have this thing in your place, then be sure that you are about to generate your own electricity. Now, let's take a look at this now. If you look at it as this diagram, you will understand what I'm trying to explain. This is the generator now. The generator is a very clean generator, which is very important. And in it, you can see there's a flywheel. There's a flywheel here, which is the one I explained in this first diagram. here the flywheel, we can call it the middle system. The middle system could be flywheel, the bed, or the pulley, but all have the same function, actually, like what you see here. So the flywheel goes in now. After the flywheel, we have the electric motor. The electric motor now is built in such a way that it can be supportive of the flywheel. So if you can see this, you can see the electric motor is here. This electric motor is what can make the function easier. So when you put the electric motor here, you can see how better it is. So you mount it here and it is a motor to be able to turn the flywheel freely and then the generator. So this is what I have now, and you can see the cable connection. This cable connection goes around to connect to base and to the generator, from the generator back to the electric motor, and that's how the reactions are coming. So this is one of the things we need to know about building a generator. Now, if you want to do, for instance, you want to go into building a 2 double system generator, like this is what I have here, which I'm going to explain subsequent time. You can have one generator here, have a generator here, and then have a motor here. Now, in this case, now the motor bed is being linked to this one here and also to this one here. As you can see, you can have running this generator at the same time simultaneously. Then what are you going to do? The bed here can be linked to this one, and the other can be linked to the other side. So it makes it easier for you to generate the both side current. And this is when you're going to want to build a large capacity of a system. You want to build a large capacity. You want to build a generator that has a large capacity. You can use this method, which will make it easier. So this is one of the things you need to know. So now what you just have to do is to have a base. When you have a base like this one now, you now do what we call connection. I've explained in the last some videos how you can do connection. The first thing you need to do is to mount your electric motor. When you mount your electric motor, you will do the connection. You connect your electric motor to the generator, which is there. So if, for instance, if you want to use this electric motor, if you're using this electric motor, then you should have a batteries that will help you to run the motor. But if you're not using this motor, you're using direct electric motor and generator, then you should be able to link the two. Okay, you can be able to link the two together, and then you link the current, or you have external support current that will be able to give your motor running. Most importantly, the motor must always be running, because the moment the motor is being keep running, definitely the generator will be running, because the power of the generator depends mostly on the motor. If the motor stops, the generator will stop. As long as this motor is keep running on stopping, definitely the generator will not stop. And that is where you keep having voltage as much as you want. So it is possible to change your system. It's very, very possible. And as you take a look at this production, you will know that what I'm talking is true. You can take a look at it.